You obviously talking about Caitlin Clark. You're like, she has a year under her belt now. She gets the league. She's going to be dangerous.
Yep.
Now that we have seen a season of what Caitlin Clark can do as a pro, like when you think about what her ceiling is, like what can Caitlin Clark be to the W?
I mean, she's already, it's like already happening. She's already breaking, records left and right. The way that this kid fills a box score is unprecedented. I think what we all want to see from her is that translating into championships, because that's ultimately, for me anyways, how you get, graded, judged. But for her, I mean, if I were to put like a statistical kind of benchmark on this, and I've talked about this with like Ryan Ruocco, Rebecca Lobo, she could end up being one of, I think Courtney Vandersloot at one point averaged a double-double with points and assists, but Caitlin might be the first to do it with over 20 points and over 10 assists. Like Sloot didn't average over 20 points, so a 20 and 10 points, assists, double-double, to average that over a season, I don't see why she wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, it feels very much so, like happening in front of our eyes. I think everyone thought, Caitlin Clark is going to come into the league and be outstanding, but did you see it this quickly?
Good question. I think like both, like yes and no. It was I knew the physicality, which obviously took on a whole other like life of its own. Physicality meaning you're now playing against like grown professional adults.
Yeah.
And so there's just an adjustment. I knew that was going to take her time, but I have to say, come All-Star break, maybe even a little bit before that, she had already quickly figured it out. I knew from watching her in college, a lot of us knew, she couldn't really go right as well as she could go left. So what'd you see in the first couple months of the season? Everybody forced her right. And to her credit, by All-Star break, she figured that out too. Yeah. So it was like the things that I thought were going to be troubling or give her trouble, they did. But she figured that out much quicker than I think anyone could have anticipated, which is really a credit to probably like how her mind works, like how her basketball mind works.
Yeah.
Right? To be able to lock in and figure that out, especially as a rookie, it was impressive.
Because it feels like that, sort of what you're speaking to, is sort of that separator when it comes to those kind of players, like in this league. Because it is truly fascinating watching her figure this out in this time. Because similarly to you, I was like, obviously Caitlin Clark is going to be good, but just the rate at how it has happened and how she continues to make a step. But it feels like every few months she hits this different gear in a crazy way. It's really, really fun to watch. Do you have